The other memorable moment of December was when Biden admitted he got defeated by the virus. You have to remember, the virus talk was the number one issue the leftists said they were going to defeat. Joe Brandon actually went out and tried to win the election based on that. Only he could defeat the virus. Trump didn't do a good job. We're going to have a new leader that's going to shut down the virus. Not even a year into it, he's now going on camera admitting, the federal level can't fix this virus. Come on, man. We all knew that, but he was the one who said he could. Watch what he said in the past, and then watch what he just recently said this week.
There is no federal solution. This gets solved at a state level. I'm looking at Governor Sununu on the board here. He talks about that a lot. And it ultimately gets down to where the rubber meets the road, and that's where the patient is in need of help or preventing the need for help. 220,000 Americans dead. If you hear nothing else I say tonight, hear this. Anyone who's responsible for not taking control, in fact, not saying I take no responsibility initially, anyone who's responsible for that many deaths should not remain as President of the United States of America. We're in a situation where there are 1,000 deaths a day now, 1,000 deaths a day, and there are over 70,000 new cases per day. Compared to what's going on in Europe, as the New England Medical Journal said, they're starting from a very low rate. We're starting from a very high rate. The expectation is we'll have another 200,000 Americans dead between now and the end of the year. If we just wore these masks, the president's own advisors have told him, we could save 100,000 lives. And we're in a circumstance where the president thus far and still has no plan, no comprehensive plan. What I would do is make sure we have everyone encouraged to wear a mask all the time. I would make sure we move in the direction of rapid testing, investing in rapid testing. I would make sure that we set up national standards as to how to open up schools and open up businesses so they can be safe and give them the wherewithal, the financial resources to be able to do that. We're in a situation now where the New England Medical Journal, one of the most serious journals in the whole world, said for the first time ever that the way this president has responded to this crisis has been absolutely tragic. And so, folks, I will take care of this. I will end this. I will make sure we have a plan. There is no federal solution. This gets solved at a state level. I'm looking at Governor Sununu on the board here.
So there you have it. Joe Brandon campaigned that he could defeat the virus, that Trump didn't take it seriously, that if we just wear a mask, we can beat this. A year later, there is no federal solution to this virus. This has to be done at the state level. Come on, man. Democrats need to start waking up and realizing you voted for a guy that promised to take the virus down. More deaths have occurred under Biden's watch with 3 vaccines, 2 masks, and a partridge in a pear tree. He also hasn't been able to stop vaccinated people from getting sick. He hasn't been able to stop Hawaii, California, Illinois, and New York from having far higher numbers than Florida, Texas. So all this mitigation, all this making kids scared, all this screaming at your neighbor, all this treating your friends and family rude has not made a difference. In fact, the blue states have done far worse. If everyone in Florida and Texas dropped dead and California and New York were doing amazing, I would say, wow, those guys follow the science. But instead, you follow the BS. That is what they do. And Biden also did promise to cure cancer under his regime. Not happening, guys. So what the Democrats can do is keep you locked down, keep a mask on your face. They can wear theirs on one ear or not. They don't seem to care, but you will go to jail if you try it. And on top of all of that, they'll blame you for their results and then say, come on, man, you're asking too much. This is not a federal government policy that could even stop this thing. We know. That's why we didn't want to vote for Joe in the first place. What a joke is right.